Be my Bloody Valentine. Hello. Can you guys hear me out there? Am I coming through loud and clear? Let me know. Alright. I seem to be. How's everybody doing? Happy Valentine's. Well, Valentine's Day ended, at least on the East Coast, EST, US, about 30 minutes ago. Let's see who's with me so far tonight. Horror Ghoul, what's up? How's it going up there in Canada? Hope you had a lovely Valentine's Day today. Barbecue Network, hello. Marbsy, hello. Transformer Deshawn, hello. Good old movie trailers, howdy. How are you? I'm my buddy Steak Sauce. Hello, Steak Sauce. Jan Man, not a vest tonight, Jan Man, but sort of a pullover, sweater kind of thing. It's been chilly. Very, very, well, not chilly. It's been very cold in Kentucky today. Very, very cold. Bitterly cold. AMG, hello. Beware Harry Warden, absolutely. Beware Harry Warden. Strangeland BLS, hello. Josh O'Brien, hello. How are you? Mike A, what is Jeremy up to? He is asleep right now. He is asleep. Rock Music Forever 90. Hello, what's up? Music Freak Cola. I like that name. How are you? Nicomedes. Santiago, what's up, man? You went and saw Fantasy Island. Oh, yeah. I'm hearing that one is not good. Not good. It's like negative 20°C up there. I hear you. That sounds very, very cold. Mr. Blonde is here. Michael Madsen. Don't be cutting off anybody's ears tonight. Play nice. Heath Kirkman, what's up? My Bloody Valentine may be the best slasher film to not receive a sequel, that or The Burning or Black Christmas. I agree. I'm kind of glad movies like My Bloody Valentine and The Burning and Black Christmas did not get sequels. I'm glad that they just got, they had a one-off. They told a complete story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. And that was it. Robert Long, hello. My buddy Dave Vanderhoff is here. Happy Valentine's Day to you. You're watching Valentine on Blu-ray. Oh, you were watching Valentine on Blu-ray until I came on. Axel come back with one arm. No, not a big Lord of the Rings fan, Mike. I gotta tell you, when I saw in beautiful high definition toward the end of My Bloody Valentine, when he's cutting his arm off, oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. But yeah. Valentine's horror. My Bloody Valentine is everything you said it was. Loved it. Thank you, Scream Factory and Mr. P. Well, thank you. Nico. Can I call you Nico? What are your honest opinion on the horror movie Blood Harvest from '87? Oh, I actually did a review of that. when it came out on Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome. I found it to be highly entertaining. I found it to be very highly entertaining, Music Freak. Yeah, very, very cold here in Kentucky today. It's very, very cold now. It's here in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's cold, but you love the cold. Are you going to bark all day, PS? Are you going to buy? Am I excited for the new Saw film? I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd say I'm excited for it, but it looks like they're doing something. It kind of looks like they're both doing something different, yet at the same time kind of taking the movie back to its roots, which I think is a good idea. The MBV Scream Factory Blu-ray transfer was stunning. It was. It looked beautiful. Did you guys see the full listing of extras for the April Fool's Day Scream Factory Blu-ray that's coming out in April? Joe Caraluzzo, what's up, man? I have seen X-Ray Vanderhoff. I really wanted to rewatch it and review it. Have that review up today, but I just ran out of time. That's a crazy movie. I do like it. It's been a little while since I've seen it, but it's just a crazy, crazy movie. But just ran out of time. Casey McMullen, what's up? What's up, Piz? This your boy Casey from Utah. What do you think of Rawhead Rex? I think Rawhead Rex is very entertaining. I have a fun time watching it whenever I decide to watch it. You could never get into the Saw franchise, Mr. Blonde. I couldn't either. Honestly, I liked the first movie, and then beyond that, they all just kind of ran together for me. They all looked the same. They all just not my bag. Not my bag. Is Chill Factor Oscar worthy? Which Chill Factor are we talking about? Fantasy Island is barely even horror, mostly a drama, comedy, fantasy, action flick. I saw somebody posted a meme today saying like, "Hey Blumhouse, you're messing up," and they were talking about like the Black Christmas remake and Fantasy Island, and so yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Halloween Kills will be good. Freezing up in Jersey, okay. Yeah, I've not seen Happy Death Day to You. I really liked the first one. I've just not gotten around to watching the second one yet. But I was surprised by how much I liked the first one. New Jersey is so cold right now. Hopefully it warms up a little bit in March so that I'm not freezing my butt off when I'm up there for the New Jersey Horror Con. Do you think Axel lived in the coal mill or maybe got captured by the law? No, Axel is still out there today. He's on the lam, you know. Occasionally on Valentine's Day, he pops up in Valentine Bluff just to make sure that they're not having a Valentine's party. And since they're not, he goes back into the shadows for another year. I was surprised April Fool's Day Blu-ray from Scream Factory doesn't have any interviews with Amy Steele and no commentaries. I was very surprised by that too, Ghoul. I thought for sure, I figured it'd be a big, like, making of documentary with, you know, cast, crew, you know, as many people as they could get. Amy Steele, Deborah Foreman, what was the one, Griffin Dunn, you know what I mean? But it's like 5 interviews, no commentary. You know, I'd heard that they weren't able to get the footage from the original ending of the film, which is very unfortunate. So yeah, I don't know, man. Unless those interviews are like really good and informative, unless the transfer and the audio is really, really freaking good on that, They are definitely stretching the boundaries of a collector's edition Blu-ray release. So I was a little disappointed. I've got it on pre-order. I'm looking forward to it still, but not gonna lie. Yeah, it was I was kind of like, is that? I scrolled down and I just kept scrolling thinking like, well, wait a minute. There's got to be more. Not even a commentary? They couldn't get Fred Walton to do a commentary? Or Fred Walton wasn't asked to do a commentary? And where's Amy Steele? Like, oh. 16 in Lodi. 22 wherever you are, Joe. Jeez. It's 11 in North Jersey. My goodness. Let's see. What is the temperature here? Let's look it up real quick. Whatever it is, it's super freaking cold. 21. It's 21. But it's also like windy. There's that like just very, that cold wind that just cuts right through you. Ugh. I've never been to Vegas, but I'd like to go to Vegas at some point, Mike. I'd like to visit Vegas. I'd like to visit the West Coast in its entirety. I'd like to go to Vegas. I'd like to go out to California, visit the shooting locations of Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, I made it halfway there to Texas last year. So maybe, you know, in a year or two, I'll make it all the way out to California. Oh, I love Summer School, Robert Long. I love Summer School. Love that freaking movie. Is it even going to be a 4K scan? I hope it at least looks beautiful, LOL. I thought I heard something about that, but now on the extras on that list, it didn't say anything about restoration or anything like that. Actually, let's pull it up here and look at it again. Let me find it on Twitter. All right, here we go. Bonus features. New Horror with a Twist, an interview with director Fred Walton. New Well of Lies, an interview with actress Deborah Goodrich Royce. New Looking Forward to Dessert, an interview with actor Clayton Roner. New Bloody Unforgettable, an interview with composer Charles Bernstein. New The Eye of Deception, an interview with cinematographer Charles Minsky. Theatrical trailer and original TV spots. And that is it. Oy. And this doesn't say anything. Hold on. Let's go to the Shout Factory's website. Yeah, there's nothing listed on here about a new transfer or restoration or anything either. I thought it was coming with a new restoration or a 4K restoration. Oh, goodness. Still excited for it to be coming on Blu-ray. It's been a long, long time for that movie to finally come on Blu-ray. But yeah, little disappointed with that list of extras. Piz, I don't hear you talk about the Phantasm movies often. Did you like Don Coscarelli's classic? Yes, I love the first Phantasm. I really like Phantasm 2. I'm okay with Phantasm 3. I don't remember very much about Phantasm 4, but that's one that I've really wanted to go back and revisit lately. Or, well, I've wanted to go back and revisit it since it got those nice box set releases a couple of years ago. Again, just, you know, just haven't really found the time. But yeah, I don't think I've even reviewed Well, I did a review of the box sets, the first Will Go USA box set and the Arrow box set, the Arrow UK box set. And I talked about both movies, or I talked about all of the movies in both of those videos, but I didn't, go into specifics about each one. But I do love those movies. Let's see. Joe Carluzzo, you'll be at the New Jersey HorrorCon. Cool. You have a love-hate with Vegas steak sauce. It's 45 in South Texas. I did see a little bit of the teaser for Stranger Things Season 4, and I'm just, I don't know. I was talking about it on Twitter today, and I was like, there's something about, going out on top. You know what I mean? And not just sticking around until you've gone back to the well over and over again. And, just because you're popular and profitable, don't stick around forever and become the Walking Dead. Where people are just like, yeah, I don't like it anymore. I've not liked it in 3 or 4 seasons, but at this point I'm so invested I just watch it because, it's like a chore for people to watch now. So, I don't know. I loved the first season. I thought the second season was okay. I thought the third season was okay. I mean, are we gonna have Stranger Things Season 5, the college years? You know what I mean? Stranger Things Season 6, the Hawaiian Vacation. Is Screech gonna pop up as like number 10 with special powers? I mean, Thoughts on Trick or Treat from '86? I love it. The Ragman. Love it. Yes, I do like Valentine from 2001. I did a review of that Blu-ray of the movie and the new Blu-ray from Scream Factory when it first came out. Ghoul. You should check that out. But yeah, I do like Valentine. I've always had a soft spot for that movie. I went and watched that movie in the theater when it first came out with 2 buddies. The theater was completely empty, aside for me and my 2 buddies. And like, one of my buddies was like, I'm going to run out to the car and get some beers. So he went out to the car, got beers, smuggled them inside, and we sat in the theater drinking beer, watching Valentine. We had like the whole theater to ourselves. It's actually one of my favorite movie-going experiences. I did my least favorite movie-going experiences video the other day. That was watching Valentine with my 2 buddies and drinking beers in the theater. That's got to be one of my favorite movie-going experiences. Stranger Things Season 35, The Nursing Home Years, exactly. Yes. Do you think we'll ever get a Trick or Treat 2? Probably not. Onward to Dystopia. Hello. Did Victor Miller win the rights to Friday the 13th? No, I think all that was yesterday was like submitting documents, and it wasn't anything major. It's still not. I mean, Victor Miller has won. He's already won. All they're doing now is like some sort of Victor Miller's won. When all is said and done, whether it ends today, tomorrow, or in a year, Victor Miller's won. Period. He's won. And then what happens from there? I mean, I don't know. I've heard different things. I can't go into detail, but I heard something that was really not good. Victor Miller's won. Yes, Dave. I do plan on doing a review of the Slumber Party Massacre with the new 4K scan. Unfortunately, I've got a bunch of movies that I've got to review before it. So it'll be probably a couple of weeks before I get around to it. I've lost track of the chat. There's a rumor going around that Alpha kills Michonne. Nah. You love Valentine? Oh, we got some love for Valentine in the chat. Horror Ghoul, Jimmy, and Joe, all three love Valentine. A lot of people don't really like that movie. I've always enjoyed it, even if I didn't have that cool story with my buddies in the theater drinking beer watching it. I'd still enjoy it. Ooh, Ozzy Osbourne or Ronnie James Dio. Ooh, music freak. You're throwing a tough one out there at me. I don't know. I mean, I mean, how can you? I don't know. How can you love one over the other? I mean, they're both legends. I am getting a bit thirsty, and I've got 4 brand new tall cans of hard cider here, and I want you guys to help me pick which one to drink first. I've got Cider House Blues, Hop Zen, Sip Gingerly, and another can of Cider House Blues. So you guys pick. Hard cider, hard apple cider. Again, your choices are Cider House Blues, Hop Zen, and Sip Gingerly. Thoughts on Evil Dead remake? Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. There were certain things I really did not like about it, but I liked it. I loved the look of it. You know, I mean, Fede Alvarez, I think, nailed the look of that movie. When Jane, oh gosh, what's her last name? When she's in the woods and she's being attacked by the trees and the branches, and she looks over and there's like that, she sees like herself but possessed, and like the thing comes out of its mouth and the camera, all that's just so awesome. Awesome. Hey Pizzo, in the last Jeremy time, Jeremy mentioned Black Sabbath and grunge. I was wondering what type of music and artist do you like? I know you play the bass guitar. I like a lot of different music. Rock stuff. It just depends on what mood I'm in. I mean, honestly, I like a lot of different music. You know, from super heavy stuff like, you know, Meshuggah, or, you know, occasionally I like a dose of Slayer, to, you know, I love stuff like, My Bloody Valentine, shoegazy stuff. I love Deftones. I love, Mogwai, Explosions in the Sky. You know, stuff like that. And then I'll go back occasionally and, you know, back to the 90s, to the grunge era every now and again, and listen to some Nirvana. And it's sad though when I go back and I listen to like, you know, Nirvana and Soundgarden and Alice in Chains and stuff, because I'm like, those guys, you know, the voices of those bands are all dead now. You know? So, I mean, it's kind of sad. Maybe that's why I don't listen to as much 90s music anymore, because like I'll be jamming out to, you know, and then I'll be like, the realization will hit me like, oh yeah, he died. Oh, damn it. So what did I think of the My Bloody Valentine sequel? They did make a sequel. You mean the remake? Joe Reese, what's up, man? How are you? Does Jeremy have a girlfriend? Jeremy has many girlfriends. Everybody around in our area knows Jeremy. And when they see him coming, they're just like, hi, Jeremy. Because he's just so sweet and, you know, he knows what he's doing. He's just playing people. You know what I mean? He knows what he's doing. He's a playboy. So General Hot Batman Pizza Hut. That's a name right there. That's a name. I've not seen the film Sweatshop. It's a fun, bloody slasher film. Really. I may have to look into it. Let's check it out here. Sweatshop. Of course, you search Sweatshop and you don't. A lot of other picks, a lot of other things pop up other than a movie. Sweatshop from 2009. It's produced by Ted. I can never pronounce his last name. Gilgan. Ted Gilgan. A group of thrill-seeking friends decide to break into an abandoned factory to explore, but soon discover that is not an empty... Somebody couldn't even write this plot synopsis right. But soon discover that is not as empty as they thought. I may have to look into that. House Blues, Sips. Let's see. Let's get to. Oh crap! House Blues, Blue, Sip Gingerly, Blues. Jane Levy, yes. Rock Music Forever, yes. Cider House Blues. Oh, you're welcome, Rock Music. Let's see. I'm going to go with Gingerly. Let's do Gingerly. It's a gingery tasting hard cider. It's very good. Very good. Very good. Definitely hits the spot. Horror gal, Susan, how are you doing tonight? We'll get the Cider House Blues coming up next. Oh yeah, Vanderhoff. Yeah, the comment that what an odd commentary on the Valentine Scream Factory Blu-ray with the director Jamie Blanks and Don Coscarelli of all people. That was a good commentary too. Peter Bracke, who if you're familiar with the Sausage Factory, Peter Bracke is like the fifth member of the Sausage Factory. It's really cool that he's producing these Blu-rays and stuff because he does such a good job. W. Tim, what's up, man? Ryan Herman, thy art is murder. Magic Spark 64, what's up? Still can't believe Tom Petty is gone. Yeah, Tom Petty is gone. I'm okay with the My Bloody Valentine remake. I did a review of it just the other day. Go check out that review. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I like it for the most part. I have some issues with it, but I enjoy it. Thoughts on the Final Destination movies? I've liked them for the most part. I tuned out after like maybe the third one, but I've seen bits and pieces of some of the other ones, and I don't even know how many they've made at this point. All those sequels have kind of ran together for me, kind of like all the Saw sequels ran together. Jeremy's a little sweetie pie. He is. He's got Mad Game. Mm-hmm. I have not seen Junior since I rented it on video probably 20 years ago. So I don't remember a thing about it. T-Money. What's up, Turi? How you doing, buddy? Sasha, hello. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. The kills are really good in Sweatshop. I have to check it out then. I've not seen the Undertaker with Joe Spinell. I've not seen that. Kowloon Reloaded, what's up? Some post-Valentine Day hives? That's not good. Holiday Bros. Yes, I'll try to answer your question about your Trick or Treat Studio 78 Myers mask. I'll do my best. Favorite Fulci movie? I go back and forth between Zombie and City of the Living Dead. Right now, I would go with City of the Living Dead. But, next time you ask me, I might say Zombie. I think they're both really good. Dennis Smith, you watched My Bloody Valentine for the first time tonight. Cool. It's cool. Looking forward to The Boy 2. I saw the first one. I don't remember very much about it. I don't remember it being good or bad. I don't remember a thing about it. Piz, have you ever been involved in anything in life, voluntary or not, that seemed to sick your life and soul out of you? Aside from Zombies Halloween and Queen Larson. Man, the Halloween was a bad one. That one hurt. And of course you remind me of it. So now I'm right back there in the theater watching that movie again, and the depression washes over me like a cold, salty wave of just pain. And but thanks for asking. That sucked the life and soul out of me. One thing comes to mind. I don't want to discuss it here. Don't want to discuss it in a public forum. Put it that way. So that was, I don't know if it sucked the life and soul, but I don't know. It was bad. Other than that, no, not really. Nothing that I can think of aside from Zombies Halloween. Darkness Demon 8, hello, how are you? Did you like 87 Camp Summer Nightmare? Oh yeah, and it's still not on Blu-ray yet. Yeah, Summer Camp Nightmare, yeah. Yep, I remember liking that movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. Not aware of a Swamp Thing remake. They had the TV series, and then DC kind of ruined that, which I heard that it was good, but DC, forget what the issue was, but they somehow sabotaged it, and so only got one season of it. Am I hyped for Bill and Ted 3? I don't know about hyped, but I'll, I'm interested to see it. Hell Knight 1, yes, I do like Valentine from 2001. Al from Russia, what's up? Captain Halloween, what's up? How are you guys doing? City of the Living Dead is your favorite too? Cool. Yeah, I love that. I just love the atmosphere of that movie. It's so foggy and nightmarish. It's like being inside of a nightmare watching that movie. And of course, I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense in certain spots, which is kind of like a nightmare. And, wherever you go, wherever you hide, no matter how far you run, no matter how well you hide, the evil will find you. That's just very, very nightmarish. I love the feel of that movie. Great atmosphere. What do I think of the new Invisible Man? I'm actually kind of interested to see that. You know what I mean? But, I'm concerned about the plot of that movie. Because, I know the guy, it's like this woman's ex-husband or whatever, and he was abusive, but he's created some sort of, it's like a suit or something he can put on, and it'll make him invisible. And I'm thinking of all the things that you could do with an invisibility suit, of all the possibilities, of all the opportunities. Why are you stalking your ex? You know what I mean? I know love makes people do strange things, but it's like, dude, you're invisible now. You can be invisible whenever you want. You can do anything. You can go anywhere. Why are you messing with your ex? Let it go. You're invisible. You can be invisible now. Does your mask also have a problem when it's really loose around the neck, kind of making Myers look like he's let himself go? Well, it's a huge mask. It's just an enormous mask. I've got a big head, and that thing slid on me like with plenty of room. That was like, that's the biggest Trick or Treat Studios mask I've ever seen. It's enormous. And even for somebody with a big head like me, it's like, when I'm telling you that it's a big mask, that it's too big, that's saying something. It's just too big. It's just too big. And there's really nothing that you can do about it. You know what I mean? Most people stuff their masks to make them look like, they're full, like there's a head in them. But it would take 35 plastic bags to stuff that thing, and then when it's fully stuffed, it looks like, Myers's head is, a watermelon. So there's not much you can really, what you can do. What I've done is, where's those? Hold on. All right, go to Walmart and get you these paper towel holders. They're very cheap. They're like $2 or something each. Put the mask on it, but don't stuff it with anything. The mask will it'll thin itself out a little bit when you do that. These make excellent mask stands. This is the secret cheap mask stand that the online mask collecting community does not want you to know about. $2 at Walmart, or $2 and some change at Walmart. Perfect mask stands. Blair Witch 2. I actually saw Blair Witch 2 when it first came out in the theaters, and I was not happy with it. I did not like it. Over the years, I've warmed up to it a lot, and I would like to see the Joe Berlinger cut of the movie. I think the cut that we got is okay. It's got its moments. I'd like to see the Berlinger cut. Favorite live action Batman movie? Dark Knight. Don't believe I've seen Extra, Robert. And if I have, it's been a very long time ago. I do like Don't Torture a Duckling. Good old movie trailers. I actually saw that for the first time just recently. And, liked it. Not one of my favorites, Fulci's, but I like it. Oh, I've lost track of the chat. Bill or Ted 1 or 2? Bill and Ted 1 is my favorite. Yeah, I heard about that, Al. That the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre is supposed to be, we'll see. We'll see. Hell Night. I don't know if they'll make a remake of that movie. I don't think enough people really... That movie doesn't really carry the name recognition value of, some of the other big slashers. Horror Ghoul, my goodness. That's what she said. And that's what you said. Have you seen Soul Survivor from '84? I don't. Just found it really creepy. I don't know. Let me look it up. Let me see if I've seen Soul Survivor. I don't think I've seen it. Don't think I've seen that one. Invisible Man. Be like Hollow Man. Hollow Man's a fun movie. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Ryan and Andy Tohill. That's right, Sasha. Yes, the Tohill brothers directing the new Chainsaw reboot or whatever it's supposed to be. Dell Elmore, what's up, man? You've been running around the club tonight with a Trump 2020 hat. The reactions are just as hilarious as Curb Your Enthusiasm would have you believe. You're a brave man, Steak Sauce. You're a brave man. You're welcome, Holiday Bros. Hopefully that'll help you out a little bit. It'll slim it down a little bit. The face. Yep, I'm aware of the Candyman remake, Jimmy. I heard the test screening did not go well for that movie. I have seen Blood Beach, Dale. It's been a long time though. I've got like a bootleg DVD of it around here somewhere. Favorite Brian Usna movie? I guess I'd have to probably Society. Any upcoming horror films I'm hyped for this year? I do want to see The Lodge. Hopefully that's coming out pretty soon. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. Let me look up. I have to do this to even find out what horror movies are coming out this year. Let's see. I did not hear very good things about Gretel and Hansel, and I was kind of interested to see that one because I really liked Oz Perkins' first film, The Black Coat's Daughter. I do want to see Underwater whenever it comes out on, whenever it's streaming. I'll watch Underwater. Halloween Kills, of course. The Invisible Man, I do want to see. Morbius. I'm really, I've wanted a Morbius movie. I don't know, that's not necessarily horror, but I've wanted a Morbius movie for a long time. So I just hope this one's good. And that's kind of... let's see. Let's read this Vulture article. Most anticipated horrors of 2020. Come to Daddy. That I want to see that. The Lodge. The Lodge is now out. That must have gotten like a really small release. Invisible Man. Antlers. Yes, I do. I want to see Antlers too. Also want to see that. Candyman, June 12th. The Untitled Saw. Well, it's now titled Spiral from the Book of Saw, May 15th. The new Purge movie coming out in July. We've got a movie called The Witches coming out in October, and of course Halloween Kills. I really hope Halloween Kills is good. Really, really do. Let's see. Pia's kind of tipsy tonight. Heineken and Miami Connection. JG Wentworth. Oh man, that's quite a combination. I do love me some Miami Connection. That's such a good movie. Such a fun movie. Oh my goodness. I've lost track of the chat again. Let's see. Hell Knight 1, what slasher do you think is underrated? I think there's a lot of underrated slashers. Edge of the Axe, which recently got an Arrow Video Blu-ray release. I did a review of the movie and of that release very recently. I would go check out that video. But I really like Edge of the Axe. Oh goodness, Just Before Dawn. I actually did a video a few years ago about underrated and obscure slasher movies. Go check that video out. That's like my full list. But there's a couple at least. House by the Cemetery is a good movie. I like it. There's some moments in it that just don't make a lick of sense, but I like it. Do you think they'll make another Town That Dreaded Sundown movie? Nah, they don't really need to. Just leave that alone. Ah, yes, Sasha, Reanimator. Great movie. Rottweiler Dogs of Hell. Don't know if I've seen that one. What kind of region-free Blu-ray player do I... It's a LG region-free Blu-ray player. Don't really know the model or anything, but I think it's an LG. It's an LG. Yeah, it's an LG. You're kind of scared this will be the year of the mediocre horror movie with The Grudge, The Turning, Gretel and Hansel. Yeah, we've had some pretty mediocre horror so far this year, unfortunately. But hopefully that will pick up. Hopefully The Lodge will be good. Hopefully The Invisible Man will be surprisingly good. I do have hope for it because it's Lee Wanell, and I loved... oh geez, what was that? What was the action movie he did? Upgrade. Oh, I loved Upgrade. Loved Upgrade. So I've got hope for that movie just because of Lee Wanell. And The Redeemer, Son of Satan. That's a weird one. I may have to review that one eventually because that one's just so weird and off the wall. Yeah, the little boy walking out of the lake at the beginning of the film and then walking back into the lake at the end of the film. Yeah. I've not heard that, Sasha, that underwater's linked to Lovecraft. I've heard it's very much like Alien, but underwater. I've not seen Maniac 2, Mr. Roby. Final Destination was inspired by the film Soul Survivor. Well, that would make sense. Code Red sells it. Miami Connection or Samurai Cop? Miami Connection. I've not done a best horror films of 2010s list. I've made the top 10 list of my favorite 80s slasher movies. And I just need to, just write blurbs about all of them. But I've got them all. I've got them ranked from 10 to 1. I just need to go in and do some writing and get that done. And then, work on that video. My favorite movie theater experience would have to be going to see Jason Goes to Hell. I've told the story before, but I'll tell it again because I love it. I went after church one Sunday night. One of the mothers of a kid in the youth group drove us to the theater to watch Jason Goes to Hell. Basically, it was like the whole youth group for that church. We went to watch Jason Goes to Hell the final Friday after church that night. And it was the first Friday the 13th movie I'd seen in the theater. It was the first movie I'd ever seen in the theater, period. And, oh man, it was just so much fun because the theater was packed. Everybody was super excited. You know, it was one of those where everybody was like screaming and yelling, and, you know, every kill was like a huge reaction from the audience. And at the end, when, you know, Freddy's glove came up and pulled the mask down into hell, just everybody like just bounced off the ceiling. It was so much fun. That would have to be my favorite movie theater experience. You hope the movie theater spitter will be inspired. I hope so too. Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, I have seen Candy Corn. There were parts of it I liked. I just, as a whole, it didn't work for me. But there were parts of it I liked. I don't know. It just didn't all come together for me. Why do you think that Paramount won't give Friday the 13th its just due and give it a quality release? I have the 8-pack collection, which is okay, I guess. I don't know. I mean, why should they? I mean, they're putting out the first movie on like a Metal Pack 40th anniversary limited release for like $15, so that should tell you that there's not going to be any new, transfer or restoration. There's not going to be any new extras. It's the same old disc in a new metal pack. You know what I mean? I did hear that 84 Entertainment from Germany, the company that does the really cool media book Blu-ray releases for the Friday films and a bunch of other great horror movies, they're trying to do actual 4K UHD releases of the Friday movies. They're trying to get that set up. So that would be cool. It would be region B. They would all be region B locked, and you'd have to import them. So they're not going to be cheap, but that's probably the only way we're ever going to see actual 4K UHD releases of the Friday the 13th movies. So I'd love to see your list of favorite films from the last decade. I don't know, I might look into that. I might have to look into that. My thoughts on Killer Workout and Satan's Blade. It's been a long time since I've seen Satan's Blade. Killer Workout is fun. I did not pick up the Let's Scare Jessica to Death release, so cool. Did I like Monster Dog with Alice Cooper? Yeah, I actually watched that a couple of weeks ago. It was interesting. What was the What the spitter was he was spitting tobacco juice. Hot Batman Pizza Hut. Check out my least favorite movie going experience video that I did recently. I go in detail. Favorite movie, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Favorite movie trailer, come to think of it, the trailer for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake I thought was really freaking good. It had that song in the trailer from David Lynch's Lost Highway. It's in the trailer, but it's not in the actual movie. But that was a great trailer, great music. They did a really good job of selling that movie. Yep, that's what I've heard, Sasha. Now, there's nothing on their website about it. From what I've heard, they're trying to get that all sorted out so that they can do the 4K UHD releases. Oh, well, you're right, David Vines. All 4K releases are region free. You're right. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. All 4K UHD releases are region free. You're right. So yeah, you would just have to pay to import them which is still not going to be cheap, but they would be region free. You're right. I totally forget that with 4K releases. I don't know why I forget that with 4K releases. Will I see Venom 2? Probably. I don't know if I'll run to the theater and see it, but I'll see it, on Blu-ray or streaming or something. Favorite Millennium slasher movie? Oh, geez, I don't know. I don't have to think about that one. Bunny Man movies? I don't know what that is, Robert. Bunny Man. I don't know what that is. Favorite Vinegar Syndrome horror release? Sure. Spookies. Favorite Final Girl? Ooh. I don't, my favorite unsung scream queen is Jill Sholin. I've mentioned her before on the channel, and I think in live streams like this. She was the final girl in a lot of movies. The Stepfather, Cutting Class, Popcorn. I just always really liked her. Always really liked her. Loved her voice. Just thought, of course I thought she was very pretty. But, thought she was a very good actress. I don't know. I liked her. And still like her. And I don't know. She just, she never kind of got the recognition that some of the other final girls did. Worst horror mask you have seen from high quality website stores? Oh goodness, I don't know. The Halloween 5 Trick or Treat Studios mask is a little wonky. That's for sure. I've seen some Trick or Treat Studios masks, pictures that people have shown, that were really bad. And like the picture on the website in no way reflected the product that they got, delivered to them that they paid for. So Trick or Treat Studios can be a little, what you see isn't always what you get. Favorite final guy? Good question. Favorite final guy? What about, I forget the actor's name, but he was in Nightmare on Elm Street 3. He was also in Body Double. What's his name? I don't know. I can't. Craig something maybe? Craig Watson maybe? I don't know. Let's look him up. No, that's not him. That is not him. Craig Wasson. Yes, I was close. I liked him. Thought he did a really good job in Nightmare 3. Not a typical final guy, but what about Kevin Blair from Friday the 13th 7? Oh, you also like Jill Sholin Ghoul. Cool, yeah, cool. Any underrated zombie movies? Oh, well, of course. Tom Matthews. Also, John Shepard from Part 5. Corey Feldman from 4. Any underrated zombie movies? Let's see. The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. That one definitely jumps to mind. Let Sleeping Corpses Lie. Oh gosh, what's the one? Is it uh is it Dead and Buried? No, what's that one? Oh goodness. I was actually talking about it just the other day, I think on a live stream. Oh my gosh. It's got an adult actor, just a really short adult actor playing a little boy, and the relationship that he has with his mother in the film is very, very Oedipal, put it that way. And it's a it's a bad zombie movie, but it's a lot of fun to watch. Oh goodness, what is that? I think it's Burial Ground. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's Burial Ground. It is Burial Ground. Yes, Burial Ground: The Night of Terrors from 1981. Oh my God, so much good, so much yes in Burial Ground. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a good clip on here of that actor. It's like, mommy, this cloth smells of death. Here it is. Let's see. Let's see if you guys can. Oh, come on. Got some goofy intro on here. Here we go.
Nice in the mantelpiece.
I bet it belongs to the professor.
Well, you did find it on our property, darling. After all, science should be a fun.
Mama. Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Mama, this cloth smells of death. We gotta listen to that again. That's acting.
What is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Mother, this cloth smells of death. Great stuff. Oh, yeah, David Hemmings from Deep Red. Yeah, he was a great final guy. Absolutely. Great final guy. Yes, I like The Descent and High Tension both. I like them both a lot. J.G. Wentworth showing some love for Linnea Quigley. The absolute worst horror film I've ever seen. You gotta, I don't know. It's there's really bad horror movies that are just bad, and they're just, and then there's the really, really bad movies that are highly, highly entertaining. I'd have to say probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen, just all around from a technical point of view, the acting, everything about it is bad. It's called The Last Slumber Party. It's awful, but it's so entertaining because it's so just bad. It's actually directed by Steven Tyler. Not that Steven Tyler. Different Steven Tyler. But, yeah, it's bad, but I like it. And then there's just a lot of just bad ones that that was probably the worst movie, but I still like it. Peter Bark. Yes, Peter Bark. Burial Ground has the best music. He played in Ghost Story too, huh? Mother, this cloth, it smells of death. John Martin, how are you? You watched Dead of Winter today. Cool. What's a movie that you probably shouldn't have seen as a young man? Hellraiser 2 is the one that pops out. I've talked about that one before. I was used to Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, those kinds of movies, and I remember looking at the box, the VHS box for Hellraiser 2 and thinking like, oh, this looks really cool. And then, I take it home and, there's this skinless woman wandering around and, the scene with the guy who cuts himself and with the razor, and then she comes, Claire Higgins, I forget what's her character's name in the film. Oh goodness. Can't believe I've forgotten her name. But she comes out of the bed and she's, skinless. I was not prepared for Hellraiser 2 at that young age. Really, Peter Bark went into the adult world after Burial Ground. I did not know that. Interesting. I did not know that. My day's been good, Owen. Thank you for asking. It's very, very cold here in Kentucky, but it was cool. It was, pretty good day, nevertheless. Valentine's Day. Roger from Night of the Demons. Yeah, very good one. David. What's a movie you probably... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I've lost track with everything again. What are movies do you love that no one else does, or what horror movies do you not like that other people love? Horror movies that I like that no one else does. I don't know. I think for a very long time it was probably Friday the 13th Part 5. I also love Jason Goes to Hell. I know a lot of people don't like that movie. I don't know. I'll go with those two. Horror movies that I don't like that other people love. Gosh, I don't know. Drawing a blank on that one, Dave. Drawing a blank on that one. Busta Rhymes and Halloween Resurrection, best final guy. I agree. There you go. There you go. Best final guy in horror, right there. Absolutely. Oh, my fireplace has malfunctioned. What's happened to my fireplace? All right. Turn the fireplace off. My fireplace froze up. Didn't expect that to happen. In Friday the 13th Part 2, why was Jason waiting in the bed when she entered the room? That was just a good place to hide. It was a good jump scare. Bus a bus. Jeez. I kind of liked Unfriended too, David. I kind of liked that movie too. Oh, well, it's not really horror, but I like the Underworld movies. Well, at least the first 3. I know most people don't like those. I like the first 3 Underworld movies. That could have something to do with Kate Beckinsale running around in skin-tight leather, but I like those movies. Best bad ending and best plot twist. Best plot twist would be the ending of Sleepaway Camp. The reveal that Angela, that she is actually a he. Spoiler alert. It's too dark and spooky without the fireplace. Sorry, I don't know. My fireplace malfunctioned. Malfunctioned. Oakham Glitch is now following me. Oakham Glitch is now following me on Twitch. Very nice. Drew Shaw's horror reviews. What's up, Pizzow? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Drew? Hope you're doing well. In all seriousness, Ash from Evil Dead. Oh, of course. Is he really? He's more of the hero of the movie. Well, I guess we could. Yeah, we could call him a final guy. I guess. Glenn, have you seen Living Dead at Manchester Morgue or Let Sleeping Corpses Lie? Those are both really good. Worst movie experience? Oh, you've got to check out my video that I did recently, Hell Night. I can't go back into it. It's just too traumatizing. Kowloon Reloaded is now following me on Twitch also. Thank you. Did I like the video? I love the video Dead. I love the video Dead. Yes. I tell you guys what, everybody who's watching right now, if you guys will like this stream and give it a thumbs up, I will very much appreciate it. If you like this stream right now, if you'll give it a thumbs up, we'll play the burial ground sequence again, where Peter Bart tells his mother that this cloth smells of death. We're at how many likes have we got so far? I was just on the video page. Now I've lost it. Daggone it. Good night, Zach. Have a good one, buddy. Take care. I was going to see how many likes we had on the video. Hold on. 40. We've got 40 likes on the stream right now. If you'll give it a thumbs up, if we can get it to 50 likes, let's get it to 50 likes. We'll listen to the Peter Bark Mother, This Cloth Smells of Death clip again. We're at 48. You guys really love Peter Bark. And you know what? I love him. There we go. We just hit 50. All right, you guys earned it. Let's see. Let's go to... And I'm going to turn this way up because we've got to wallow in the wonder that is the great Peter Bark. Here we go.
Find it on our property, darling. After all, scientists should be above...
Mama,
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Mother. Again. Let's do it again.
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Mother, this cloth smells of death. How would a small, well, he's not that small. I'm not sure how old he's supposed to be in the movie. But how would he know what death smells like? That's what I want to know. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, and we'll get a notification featuring the great Eric Freeman. So if you've not subscribed, subscribe, and we'll get to see the great Eric Freeman. Let's see. Now you got to see. You do have to see Burial Ground. It is very good. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find a good Peter Bark GIF, and we'll add Peter to. We'll add him to the stream. Let's see. Is this a GIF? No, that's not a GIF. Surely someone has created a GIF for Peter Bark. I'm shocked. I'm not finding one. This is unbelievable. 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 Absolutely unbelievable. I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked. I can't believe it. Wait a minute. There it is. Oh my God. I found it. Okay, guys, hold on. We're going to have some Peter Bark up in here. Oh, somebody. Music Freak Cola has followed me on Twitch. Oh, that's loud, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how loud that was. I was all about Peter Bark. Okay, here we go. We've got some Peter Bark GIF action. Let me save it here. And we're going to add him. No. Oh, gosh, no. That's not going to work. Come on. Come on. Okay, that'll work. Here we go. About to have Peter Bark up in the stream with us. It's going to be great. Peter Bark, here we come. Peter Bark, come on down. This stream is dedicated to the greatness that is Peter Bark. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Bark is with us. The great Peter Bark. Can we get another thumbs up for Peter Bark here? If you guys haven't thumbed up the stream, we've got Peter Bark here with us. We've got 56. We've got 56 likes. If we can get to 60 likes, we'll listen to Mama, This Cloth Reeks of Death. We'll listen to it again. All right, let's see. Where I've totally abandoned the chat. I'm sorry. The Grudge remake killed you, Malcolm. I've not heard good things. Any big letdowns when meeting celebrities at conventions over the years? I've mostly had very, very positive interactions with celebrities at conventions. I've never had anything that I would say was just, bad. Oh, Children of the Night is now following me on Twitch. Thank you. All right, let's see how many likes we've got. Nope, we've not hit 60 yet. We'll have to hold off. No, I can't hold off. Where's Peter? All right, here we go. Peter Bark. Let's do it. Let's turn it up again so everybody can hear Peter.
On our property, darling. After all, scientists should be above.
Mama,
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
My goodness. Let's see what other Peter Bark stuff we've got here. If there's any other Peter Bark moments. Can't show that. Can't show that. How is these clips with all kinds of nudity in them lasting on YouTube?
He's in burial ground, use power tool.
Okay, I don't know what that's about. Oh, that's like an interview with Peter Bark. Is that an interview with Peter Bark? We can't do that. We can't show that. We'll get in trouble. We're not going to show it. You need that sound for your phone? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I could make my own GIFs on I actually have an S10, so. No, I don't think I've ever seen Pontypool, AMG. I've heard about it. You watched Hell Night for the first time the other day, Drew? Cool. Favorite Dario Argento film? That's a good one. I would say Tenebrae. Have I seen Fear Door? Not sure what that's about. Do you know anyone in America who tried to sue their identical twin for identity theft? No. I've never heard of that happening. I'm sure it probably has. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look that up right now, DJ. And let's see if any identical twin has ever stolen their identical twin's identity. I don't see anything like that on Google, unfortunately. I'm shocked that that's not happened, though. That gif is truly upsetting. That's the point, isn't it? Hope you've watched My Bloody Valentine. Didn't watch it today. I watched it the other day for my review of the new Scream Factory Blu-ray. Imagine that little dude under your bed sheets instead of the girl from The Grudge. I know. He would scare the girl from The Grudge to death. She'd be all like, ah, and he'd be like, you smell of death. And she'd just run. She'd be like, ah, and she'd just run away. DVD Collector 1986. I really liked Dr. Sleep. I did a review of the film when it first came out. I liked it. I really liked it. I need to watch the director's cuts. Fear.com. Okay, that's what I thought you were maybe asking me, Hell Night. And you know what? It's been many years, but I remember liking Fear.com. I actually saw Fear.com in the theater. So that might be another example of a horror movie that everybody hates that I liked. That's been a long time since I last saw it, but I remember really liking that movie. Aside from Corey Feldman, were there any other celebs who sounded completely uninterested in meeting you? Well, I mean, kind of, Savini kind of gives off that vibe, like he doesn't, like you're kind of a burden to him while you're paying him very well for his time. But aside from him, not really. Aside from those two, not really. No. Favorite Amityville movie? I'm not really, it's been so many years since I've seen any Amityville movie. I don't remember very much about any of them, even the first one, to be honest. Just not really a series that did a whole lot for me. Will we ever see a Texas Chainsaw Massacre megasode on the Sausage Factory? Didn't we do a Texas Chainsaw Massacre show where we talked about all the movies? I thought we did. Sam Crow. I don't know. Seems like we did. You like that movie, Don't Go in the Woods? Yes, I do like that movie. It's a fun bad slasher. Yes, watch Wearing Wanker. That's quite a name. Yeah, the final scene where Peter Bark is with his mother is that one's pretty. Yeah. Favorite Ted Raimi appearance or role? Probably in what's that movie he was in with Tracy Lords, where he was the killer in that. All right, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to get rid of the Peter Bark gif. It's just scaring the daylights out of me. All right, hey, good night, Ghoul. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Try and stay warm up there in Canada. Vanderhoff, you met Tawny Moyer, Nurse Jill from Halloween 2 at a convention. She was charging $20 for an autograph. I gave her 50, and after 5 minutes, I had to ask for my change. Well, Bloody Birthday. Yeah, I like Bloody Birthday, Robert. It's a Samsung 4K TV. DVD collector. Skinner, yes. That's it. Skinner. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Ricky Lake. I forgot Ricky Lake is. Forgot about Ricky Lake in there. Yeah, you're right. It's a weird movie. It's a fun movie though. You're welcome, DVD collector. Not including Halloween. Which do you prefer, Carpenter's action or horror films? It's horror. His horror. Maybe we didn't do a Chainsaw Megasode. I know we did a commentary for the first one. I thought we did, but I guess we did. I don't know. We've done so many shows. It's hard to keep track at this point. I am excited for Never Hike in the Snow. Yeah, definitely. Lucas Blake, what's up, man? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Fear.com has 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. No, doesn't surprise me at all. That was not a very well received movie back in the day. Not at all. Are there any 2010s horror movies that come to mind as the best? There are. I mean, of course, the one that jumps to mind immediately is It Follows. I love that movie to death. But let me just look through here. Let me do a refresher. The Witch. I liked The Witch. I liked Hereditary. I liked Insidious. Train to Busan, I really liked. Oh, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I loved that freaking movie. Oh, loved that movie to death. It Chapter 1. I loved It Chapter 1 so much. Loved that movie to death. The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Green Room. Really liked Green Room. What We Do in the Shadows. Loved What We Do in the Shadows. There's a few. I'm sure there's probably a lot more, but let's see. The Suspiria remake's grown on me a lot. The Maniac remake with Elijah Wood. Really liked that movie. John Dies at the End. Loved John Dies at the End. There's some. There's a handful for you guys. Josh Fulci fan 101. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. I've seen some of Alone in the Dark with Christian Slater, yeah. Just a little bit. Favorite horror director? Oh, man. I mean, I'd have to go with Carpenter. You met Elijah Wood, Josh. That's cool. Very nice. Was he nice to meet? Was he a cool guy? Was he friendly? Talkative? How was that? A photograph? You got a photograph? That's funny. I have seen the House of the Dead movie. I was not a big fan. Favorite non-horror director? Yours is Clint Eastwood. Oh, DVD Collector 86. Favorite non-horror director? Michael Mann definitely jumps to mind. I love Michael Mann's movies. I'd have to go with Michael Mann. Did you and Jeremy watch Police Academy movies? I don't think Jeremy's watched any Police Academy movies. Yeah, I check my Instagram a lot, Mr. Blonde. I'm pretty sure you're Dawn of the Dead and Halloween posters. Oh, okay. That's a possibility. Message me on Instagram. Let's see, where's my phone? Yeah, send me a message on Instagram, man. Or you can send me a message through my website, whatever works for you. Troll 2 remake? No, you can't. You only catch lightning in a bottle once. You can't catch it a second time. That's for sure. But yeah, Mr. Blonde, message me either on Instagram or send me a message there through my website. However you want to do it is good with me. Mark Striano, what's up, man? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Do you listen to any horror-related podcasts? No. I don't listen to any horror-related podcasts these days, Ollie. Really, the only horror-related podcast I listened to was Dead Pit. But they've kind of, they don't do it anymore. So, if there are any good horror-related podcasts out there, let me know. I have seen Parasite, Sam Crow. It was actually on my favorite movies of 2019 video. It was number 2, I think. So yeah, I was really happy when that movie won Best Picture. It was really cool when Bong Joon-ho, he said he would like to take a Texas chainsaw and split up the award amongst himself and the other nominees. I thought that was funny. A Texas chainsaw. That was cool. Joseph Hardy, what's up, man? How you doing? What do you think about Robert Englund saying he's too old to play Freddy? He is. I mean, honestly, he is. I've heard that Bill Skarsgård is going to be the new Freddy, and that it was a competition between him and Robert Englund. But the one side is pushing for Englund, the other side's pushing for Skarsgård, but Skarsgård's younger, and they're going to want to build this whole series around, a new young Freddy Krueger. So, and I think Skarsgård could do it. Skarsgård did a really good job with Pennywise. So, all right. So that hard cider is down. Let's move on to the Cider House Blues hard cider. And this is a really, really good one. The Cat Drums 3. Howdy. Big fan of all your horror unboxings, reviews. Love to see them in depth before I buy. Thank you. Thank you, Cat Drums. I appreciate that. You liked the Halloweenies podcast. I've never heard of the Halloweenies. I've not seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Let's look up the Halloweenies podcast. I've never heard of them. I will bookmark them and check them out at some point. Oh, we've got 60 likes on the video. Thank you, guys. That means it is time for more Peter Bark from Burial Ground, The Nights of Terror, and here we go.
It would look nice in the mantelpiece.
But it belongs to the professor.
Well, he did find it on our property, darling. And after all, scientists should be above...
Mama,
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Mother, this cloth smells of death. So thank you for 60 likes on the stream. I appreciate that. If you guys haven't liked the stream, please give it a like. Oh, we're up to 63 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. I have seen Eaten Alive. Shout out to the Jim Cornette Experience. I love Jim Cornette. Let me take that back. I do listen to some podcasts on YouTube. And occasionally I'll listen to Jim Cornette. I love Jim Cornette. Love Jim Cornette. I met Jim Cornette at a convention a few years ago, and he was great. He was great. I told him, I said, man, I love listening to your podcasts. I catch him all the time on YouTube, man. He was like, I love them. And what did he say? He said something like, well, I'm glad you do because my wife hates them or something like that. But, yeah, Jim Cornette. Great, great stuff. Occasionally I'll listen to Asala Monster on YouTube. And then there was Don Tony and Kevin Castle. Are they still doing podcasts? I would listen to their stuff occasionally on YouTube. Well, I would listen to their stuff quite a bit on YouTube. But instead of actually watching wrestling, I would just listen to their podcasts. Because I'm sure their podcasts or clips from their podcasts on YouTube, I'm sure those clips are infinitely more entertaining than the actual wrestling. Pizzow, I may have asked before, do you own the newish No, I don't own the new Phantasm Blu-ray set with the sphere from Wilgo USA. It was tempting, but it's $100, and I've already got the Arrow Region B set with the sphere. I have seen Eaten Alive good old movie trailers, and I like it. Future thoughts on the future of the Texas Chainsaw franchise, as told by Gonzo. What's up, man? I don't know. You know, I just can't get excited for any more remakes or reboots. I just can't. It's like I don't care who's directing them or who's producing them. I just can't get excited for any more remakes or reboots. Just can't. The Dead Meat podcast is good. Okay, I'll look into them. Is it the same guy that does the Dead Meat YouTube channel? Oh, goodness. I'm all stuffy tonight, guys. Your File 13 series ended a while ago, so have you found any more so bad they're good movies you add if you started the series up again? I mean, I'm still reviewing good bad movies. I just don't put them under File 13. I just kind of review them for, themselves. But, File 13 was fun. It was fun. Peter Bark. Peter Bark is the man. I mean, he's a man. What can I say? Cody Leach reviewed My Bloody Valentine 1981 today, and he didn't like it at all. I like him, but I was surprised by his dislike of the movie. Well, to each their own. I'm not that familiar with Cody Leach. But, to each their own. Yes, Ollie, I go to horror conventions all the time. Ollie, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Well, and when I say all the time, maybe like one or two a year. Although I don't think I went to any last year. But I am planning on going to 2 this year at least. Do you think they make a reboot to Motel Hell? No, they don't need to do that. They do not need to do that. Do I own the You're So Cool Brewster documentary? Yeah. Yep. Any wrestling podcast is better than what is being served up by. Yeah, I can understand that. Yep. I got the free trial of WWE Network just to watch the Royal Rumble because I heard that the rumor was that Edge was coming back. And of course he did, which was cool. But then right after the Rumble, I canceled the subscription. Or I did not choose to renew it, to put it that way. You have the Arrow Phantasm set, but the Welgo Sphere set contains an uncensored version of Phantasm 2 with a 4K scan. Cool. Ever done an EVP session? No. Sam Crow, I like I like Chainsaw 3. Where would I rank it in the series? I'd rank it probably third in the series. Dead Meat Podcast is the same as, okay, the YouTube channel. Okay. In your opinion, what is the definition of a horror film? Ghostbusters is not a horror film. Predator and Alien, they are sci-fi horror films. Predator is a sci-fi action horror film. Aliens is a sci-fi horror film. Monster Squad is not a horror film. Beetlejuice is not a horror film. Yeah, Sasha. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think instead of going to conventions last year, I did trips, and I had some really good trips last year. I went to Texas, which was awesome. Spent my birthday in Texas at the shooting locations for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was awesome. I never thought I'd be able to do that, to actually go to Texas and go to those locations, but I did. Went to Camp Nobi Bosco for the second time last year to visit the shooting locations of Friday the 13th, which is awesome. So, yeah. PlayStation 9, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Favorite person or persons you've met at a horror con? Geez, I've met a lot of really, oof. Eric Freeman would be right there at the top of the list. He was awesome. Got to hang out with him. Looking forward to hanging out with him again in New Jersey. Goodness gracious. I've met a lot of, like I said before, most of the people that I've met at conventions have been really cool. I've really not had like a really bad experience. My favorite would probably be Eric. But I've met some really cool people at conventions. Favorite special edition Shout Factory release? Oh, jeez. Oof. That's a tough one, man. God. My Bloody Valentine definitely jumps to mind, but that's one of the more recent ones that I've gotten. I mean, they're releases of like Halloween 2 and 3, like that first big push that they did, that first big slate of releases with Halloween 2, Halloween 3. It was like Terror Train. Oh, goodness, there were so many. I mean, they just came out the gate, so strong. And all those releases were so good. You know what I mean? But Halloween and Halloween, that Halloween box set would probably have to be my favorite because, I mean, they did the impossible. I never thought we would get a box set with all of the Halloween films in it and an official release of Halloween 6, the producer's cut. I never thought it would happen. Had people ask me over the years, I don't know how many times, are we ever going to get a full box set? And I just said, no, never. Because those movies, the rights to those movies was so spread apart. You had Anchor Bay owned like Halloween and Halloween 4 and 5, and Universal owned Halloween 2 and 3, and then the Weinsteins owned, 6, H2O, and on. So, I mean, and of course the producer's cut. I mean, never thought we'd get an official release of the producer's cut. So for us to get the whole set in one box set and the producer's cut, I mean, that was like a miracle. I did like the Lone Star State DVD collector. I really liked the Lone Star State. Absolutely. I've not seen Twisted, no. You met Ewan McGregor? Holly Wolf? Really? How was he? I have seen Death by Temptation, Robert. Yeah, I did a review of the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray release for that when it first came out. Yeah, they did. Yeah, you know what's funny is like Halloween 6 is kind of like the centerpiece of that whole box set. I really like Halloween 6. I really like the producer's cut too. So I thought it was, I mean, that the centerpiece of that whole box set is Halloween 6. You know what I mean? So I thought that was really cool. Give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna run and blow my nose. I'm all stuffy. So give me a second. I will be right back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm clicking the microphone mute button too quick. Sorry about that. I believe I've gotten into some cat hair and I've ended up rubbing it like into my eyes too. So I'm having like a full-on allergy attack. Ugh. I have seen The Dead Next Door. Good old movie reviews. Or good old movie trailers. I'm sorry. But yeah, I like The Dead Next Door. It's been a while since I've seen it. But I do like it. If you could only watch one horror film for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Oh, goodness gracious. I don't. Oof. I don't know. That's a tough one. Only one for the rest of my life, huh? Jeez. I'll just have to go with Friday the 13th Part 5 for the rest of my life. Favorite John Holmes movie? How can you narrow it down to just one? I mean, come on. Good luck with shaving your shoulders, Steak Sauce. That doesn't sound easy, but good luck with that. Yes, I did meet the guy who played Evil in Fright Night. Stephen Jeffries. Yeah, I met him a few years ago at a convention. Not sure if you guys can see back there. No, you can't really see it, but back there's a Fright Night poster that I got Stephen Jeffries to sign, Amanda Bierce to sign, Chris Sarandon, and William Ragsdale. So that's cool. Do I share my Shudder account? No. I share my Netflix account. Or, well, no. I share someone else's Netflix account. Put it that way. But no, I'm the sole subscriber of my Shudder account. Favorite Tales from the Crypt episode? Oh, goodness. Gosh, that's a good one. I've got to think back. Actually, my girlfriend found the first 2 seasons of Tales from the Crypt, like brand new at like a Goodwill or something for $1 or $2 each. And she got them, and I've been intending to go back and rewatch some of those. I actually rewatched the one with gosh, I'm horrible with names tonight. With Larry, what's the guy? Dr. Giggles. Larry Drake. The one where Larry Drake plays the Santa, which is kind of a remake of the from the Tales from the Crypt, or is it Tales from the Crypt or Tales from the Dark Side movie? I don't remember. You guys know what I'm talking about. Larry Drake plays a escaped mental patient who's dressed up as Santa, and yeah, it's a good one. Fright Night Horror. Hey man, glad to see Harry Warden didn't pay you a visit. He did not. No Valentine's Day parties here. I know better than that. Yes, I have met Creepy Kentuckian and Uncle Bill, Sam Crow. I've met them a couple of times, actually. When hanging with Jeremy, what's your go-to movie franchise? Oh, gosh, good question, David. It's whatever Jeremy's in the mood for. To be honest, I let him kind of pick because he's not that big into horror movies, though he will watch them occasionally. But it's just whatever Jeremy's feeling, to be honest. The thing Jeremy and I will probably watch the most would be Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, because he loves Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. And he, surprisingly enough, he will answer a lot of Jeopardy questions correctly. He's a smart guy. Met anyone who refused to sign something for you? No, but Linda Blair will refuse to sign. It's not that she won't. When this was like 2009, she was refusing to personalize, like Exorcist posters or Exorcist photographs with certain lines from the movie. She would refuse to personalize them that way. Because there were people who were like, well, you say, hey, your mother sucks, blank in hell. And she just would not do that. So, if they're paying you to sign that way, I mean, why not? But she would not do it. But I've never had anybody refuse to sign anything for me. I have seen The Watcher with Keanu Reeves Hill Night. I don't remember much about it. Daniel Perez, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. All Through the Night, the Santa Claus episode. Yes, Mr. Blonde, you are correct. Thoughts on Friday the 13th, the series? I have fond memories of it. Only a handful of episodes stick out to me at this point. I've really thought about buying that series and revisiting it. But again, I mean, I just, time is tight, man. So there's a lot of movies on my to watch list and just not enough time to watch them all, unfortunately. But there were some good episodes of Friday the 13th, the series. There were some not so good ones, as I recall too, but there were some good ones. Johnny Moon, what's up, man? How are you doing? Mike D, what's up? How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. If you guys haven't liked the stream, please give the stream a like. I would appreciate it. Let's see, we're at 66 likes right now. If we can get to 70 likes, we will replay the Peter Bark Burial Ground This Cloth Smells of Death line. Let's get it up to 70 likes. Come on. We need more Peter Bark in here. Yeah, Dave, I did see that CK Wes had posted something about it was a little, he didn't come right out and say anything about a dead pit, about starting things up again, but he said something about, it's been too long and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know, maybe there'll be a new Dead Pit show in the near future. That'd be cool. All Through the House. Yes, that's it. DVD collector. All Through the House. Yes, that's it. I've not heard of that episode of Tales from the Crypt, Mr. Blonde. I don't know about that one. Oh, man, you got House by the Cemetery? Cool. Do I prefer the original or the remake of The Blob? The remake. I prefer the remake. Good stuff. We're at 75 likes. Okay, let's queue up Peter Bark again.
The professor.
Well, he did find it on our property, darling. And after all, scientists should be above...
Mama,
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Great stuff. That is great stuff. Great stuff. Do I like House of a Thousand Corpses or Devil's Rejects more? I like House of a Thousand Corpses more. I go against the grain on that one, but I like House of a Thousand Corpses more. I still definitely want to see that Horror House on Highway 5 review, Piz. Let's see it. Horror House on Highway 5. Let's look that up. That does not sound familiar to me. I see a photo of somebody in a Richard Nixon mask. Horror House on Highway 5 is a 1985 independent low-budget slasher film concerning a sociopath dressed up as Richard M. Nixon, who goes rampaging through the night, traveling down a highway to terrorize passing motorists. My goodness. Ronald Reagan is in the movie? What? That can't be. Let's check out the trailer here.
Horror House on Highway 5. A horror film truly ahead of its time.
Horror House on Highway 5. They were young and in love. He was crazy. She was dead.
Okay. All right. He was crazy. She was dead.
Jason in Friday the 13th. Now meet Bartholomew.
What's wrong with you? You just ran that guy over. You must have a low IQ.
What? You just ran that guy over. You must have a low IQ.
Guy over. You must have a low IQ. You can't be dead.
You can't be alive.
Watch this film or die.
Watch this film or die. My goodness. It does look. I will have to. Is it available to watch somewhere for some? It's got to be on YouTube somewhere. Horror House on Highway 5. Surely that whole. Okay, here it is. The whole movie is on YouTube. Now, it looks like it's in pretty good. It's in full. It's in widescreen. It's in widescreen, and it's yeah. Okay, we will have to. Let me bookmark that because I've got to watch. This says it. I don't know. I have to watch it now, though. I did see American Horror Story 1984. I liked it. Oh, I used to love X-Files Kowloon. Back in the day, I loved X-Files. I tuned out after about the maybe the third season, but loved it up to that point. Oh goodness, I've lost track of the chat. Thoughts on Candyman's sequel, the spiritual sequel? I don't have a lot of hope for it, unfortunately. You have more nostalgia for House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. I don't know. House of a Thousand Corpses is just completely crazy, and I like it because of that. I think Devil's Rejects is the better movie, but I find House of a Thousand Corpses more entertaining. Yeah, Mr. Blonde, the Blob remake was 88, I do believe. Don't think I've. Oh no, not a big fan of House of the Dead, Dave. Not seen Birds of Prey yet. Jeremy and I were going to go last Sunday and watch it, but Jeremy was not feeling very well. He still wanted to go watch it, but I didn't want to drag him out into, I didn't want to drag him out to go watch it because I could tell he was not feeling well. So we decided to hold off. Which I don't know, we might go watch it maybe this weekend or something. I don't know. I've not heard very good things about it. And Jeremy's not even said much about it since last weekend. So I think maybe, I don't know, maybe he's not too up for it anymore. Yeah, Horror House on Highway 5. Looks like some good trash. Midnight Movie sounds familiar. DVD collector. I'm a fan of the Scream. Well, I love the first Scream movie. The second Scream is okay. Not a big fan of the third Scream and was not a fan at all of Scream 4. Don't believe I've seen Deuces Wild. Ronald W. Reagan is Richard M. Nixon, it says on Wikipedia. Yes, exactly, Brian, 55. I'll have to watch that movie now, or I'll have to watch Horror House on Highway 5, or I will die. That's what it said. That's what it said. So I'm gonna have to watch it, whether I want to or not. All right, we are at 77 likes. If we can get to 80 likes on this stream, We'll listen to Peter Bark talk about the cloth that smells like death again. So can we get to 80 likes? If you've not liked the stream, please like the stream now. If you've not subscribed to me, please subscribe to me right now for a special message from Eric Freeman. And if you follow me on Twitch, I would also appreciate that too. Yeah, actually, when I searched Horror House on Highway 5, Rambo Raph's video was one of the first ones that popped up. So, I do remember Erie, Indiana, Robert. I seem to really like that show. I have very fond memories of that show. I don't remember Goosebumps, the series, very much, though. Jeremiah J. says, Horror House on Highway 5 is amazing fun. Good. I've not seen the director's cut of Dr. Sleep yet, the Cat Drums. I want to see it. But I've not seen it yet. Piz is just an evil misogynist looking for an excuse not to see it. Not to see... Oh, okay. Birds of Prey. Okay. You're right. I'm an evil, white, male misogynist. So... That's the problem with everything in the world today. Oh, Sam Crow, you bring up a good point about Brad Pitt in California. I need to get the that Shout Factory California release.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
Guccio, thank you. It is indeed garbage day for you, Guccio. Thank you. If anybody else is not subscribed, subscribe for a special message from the Eric Freeman. We are at 87 likes on the video. It's time again for Peter Bark and the cloth that smells of death. Here we go.
Professor.
Well, he did find it on our property, darling. And after all, scientists should be above...
Mama.
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
I love it. I love it. Now I've got to watch Burial Ground again. Oh, JH573561, thank you for following me on Twitch. Morning from the UK. Thank you very much. Awesome. How's everything going out there in the UK, buddy? Oh, so you liked Birds of Prey, the Cat Drums? Piz, your Bloodbeat review convinced me to pick it up. Wow, I was blown away. What a strange, bizarre, and unique film. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, that was a weird movie. Ah, Brian, thank you. Thank you for following me on Twitch. I appreciate that. Let's see how many Twitch followers I've got so far. It's got to be close to 40 at this point, right? 39 Twitch followers. If we can get to 41 Twitch followers, we will listen to Peter Bark. No. Well, yes, we will listen to Peter Bark and his cloth that smells of death again. Let's see. I have lost track of the chat. We are at... Thank you, DJ Geek. 6666666. So we are at 40 followers on Twitch. 41 followers because somebody else just followed me. Old Boom Bap. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys love Peter Bark. I love Peter Bark. So guess what? Oh my goodness. Tony Two-Timer. What's up, Tony? Tony, here we go. Peter Bark coming back at you. The Cloth of Death. Here we go.
After all, scientists should be above.
Mama,
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Somebody get Peter Bark on the phone. We've got to have him on this stream tonight. Just came back from a screening of My Bloody Valentine tonight and had it ruined by a couple who would not stop talking. Oh, that sucks, Alexander. I'm sorry. That sucks, man. That sucks. We've got 87 likes on this stream. If you've not liked the stream, like the stream. Give it the old thumbs up, because when we hit 90, we're going back to Peter Bark for an update on that cloth that smells of death. We're gonna see if it still smells of death. The notifications are loud. You want them louder? Okay. They can be louder if that's what you want, Kowloon. Let's pump them up all the way. 11. You want it, that's what you get. That's what you get. Hold on. All right, we'll tone it back down. That was for you, though, Kowloon. I know you like it loud, brother. That was for you. California. Yeah, Shout Factory did a California Blu-ray. Yep. Not sure about the extras on it, though, but... Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. You follow me wherever I go. Birds of Prey is really good. I've heard people say that it's just a, Slasher Man 87. Thank you for following me on Twitch. I appreciate that. If you guys haven't subscribed, sorry, I guess that was also pretty loud. Sorry about that. If you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do so, and you will receive a special message from Eric Freeman. Let's see. Yeah, Birds of Prey. I've heard people say that, like, there's no story, there's no plot. It's just like one cool action sequence after another, that the movie looks really good, that the action sequences are good, but there's just nothing else going on. So, if that's the case, I can, just get a big tub of popcorn and enjoy the movie, and I'm sure Jeremy will enjoy the movie when we eventually see it, but, is what it is. The movie's not doing very well, of course. And of course, it's because of men. It's because of, men like steak sauce. Evil misogynists. Anybody going out to watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie this weekend? Because I hear that's getting really good reviews and is apparently doing really well at the box office so far. Let's check Box Office Mojo. And let's see how Sonic is doing. Sonic the Hedgehog revs up with 3 million from Thursday previews. Cool. So let's see. Nothing for tonight just yet. But Sonic's already made 3 million from Thursday. That ain't bad. Not bad at all. I have not seen that movie Onward to Dystopia. One time at summer camp, I left wet socks in my bag for a few days, and they ended up smelling of death. Awesome, Guccio. And thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate that. They smelled of death after. I can understand. I've not seen Maggie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, DVD collector. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I think we may need an update on that cloth. Let's see. Where are we standing at with the likes? We've got 88 likes so far on this stream. If we can get 2 more to make it to 90, we'll go to Peter Bark for a live update on that cloth. I do not have Better Off Dead on Blu-ray, Robert. Oh goodness, I've lost track of the chat. At 100 likes, can we get the Peter Bark? Yes, at 100 likes, the Peter Bark GIF will return. We're 12 likes off from the Peter Bark GIF returning. But at 100 likes, we will get the Peter Bark GIF back. I promise. He will come back. In a big way. We'll just make he'll take up the whole screen. Just Peter Bark, the whole screen. At 100 likes. All good here, Piz. Spent Valentine's with my wife watching Damien, Omen 2. Very cool, awesome. I don't remember very much about the Omen 2 or the Omen 3, to be honest. I like the first film, but I don't remember a whole lot about either of the sequels. And I did see the remake for that one, and I thought it was, eh. You made that sound, Piz, the notification sound, totally love it. It's from a, oh goodness, what's it called? Hold on, I'll find it here. Hold on just one second. What is it called? Terror Drive. It's a song called Terror Drive, and I just cut it down to the opening 9 seconds of it. It's from a royalty-free music. It's called Terror Drive. We're at 89 likes on the stream. If you guys haven't liked the stream, one more like, and we will return to Peter Bark to check on that cloth. And then at 100 likes, Peter Bark is back on screen. Maggie was disappointing. Yeah. Why Shout don't add French language on Blu-ray? That's why you don't buy Shout releases. I don't know why they don't do that. General Hot Batman Pizza Hut. You're going to watch Dr. Sleep again this weekend, Manny? That'd be cool. Or did you get the director's cut? I do need to see the director's cut of that movie. Really want to see Sonic. It's getting good reviews. Sonic outruns Birds of Prey. Well, Sam Crow, Vinegar Syndrome released The Ice Cream Man on Blu-ray. And it had some nice extras on it. I did a review of it when it first came out. Do I think The Boy 2 will be any good? I don't know. I saw The Boy, the first movie, in the theater. I don't remember a thing about it, though. I do like Evil Speak with Clint Howard. Fun movie. I have seen End of Days. Hell Night. It's been a long time. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I don't remember liking it, really. Love how the stream spiraled out of control into a Peter Bark love fest. Well, Peter Bark, I'm here to give Peter Bark the credit that he deserves for Burial Ground. Because without him in that movie, would we even be talking about Burial Ground? No. Peter Bark is Burial Ground, okay? How many likes we got on this stream? 89. We need one more like to get to that update from Peter Bark on the Cloth of Death. And 11 more likes for Peter Bark to be back on the screen. Have you seen Going Back from 1983? Nope. Haven't seen that movie. Good old movie trailers. Have you checked out the new releases from Vincent? And if so, do any pique your interest? I actually did a review of the new Berserker Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray release. I posted it today. I really liked that. I was surprised how much I liked that movie. I'd never seen it until this Blu-ray release, and the release is really good, and I thought the movie was pretty interesting. I've also got the Tammy and the T-Rex 4K UHD that I'm going to be doing a review on in the very near future. We are at 90 likes. We're going back to Peter Bark. Peter, tell us about that Cloth of Death. We need it. We need an update on the Cloth of Death. Peter, over to you.
Well, he did find it on our property, darling. And after all, scientists should be above...
Mama,
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
It still smells of death. The update is the cloth still smells of death. Thank you, Peter, for that update. We appreciate it. Back to me, the live chat. And thank you guys for 90 likes on the stream. I appreciate that. Now we're up to 91 likes. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. So, how'd everybody spend their Valentine's Day today? Did you guys watch My Bloody Valentine? Did you watch Happy Death Day to You? Did you watch X-Ray? Did you take your significant other out for a date? I'll be right back. Oh, goodness. Sinuses or allergies or whatever kicking my butt tonight. Steak sauce. You spent Valentine's Day at the Go-Go Bar. Okay, nice. Nice. You spent Valentine's Day watching the Microwave Massacre. Cool. Ah, White Trash Jedi. What's up, man? How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Who is the sexiest woman in a horror movie? My goodness. I'm going to turn that question over to the chat. Who do you guys think is the sexiest movie? Who do you guys think is the sexiest woman in a horror movie? Linnea Quigley, Rachel from Halloween 4 and 5, Lar Park Lincoln. Okay. Interesting. Danielle Harris. Oh, Sasha, take care, man. Have a good night. See you again soon. Have a great one, buddy. You just chilled with your friends while one of them streamed Devil May Cry on his PC. Cool. Some more love for Linnea Quigley. Some more love for Danielle Harris. A lot of love for Linnea Quigley in the chat. Sigourney Weaver. Okay. I met Linnea Quigley at a convention a few years ago, and she started telling me about she had to chainsaw a tree down in her yard. I'm not sure how that conversation started, but she started telling me about chainsawing down a tree in her yard. And she was wearing, like, you know, short skirt. I mean, she looked like she was, you know, it's like she was dressed in her, you know, outfit from Night of the Demons. So I remember just like picturing Linnea Quigley in, like, you know, hardly any clothing, chainsawing a tree down. I don't know. It was odd, but she was very nice. More love for Linnea Quigley, Barbara Steele. More love for Danielle Harris, Denise Richards. Danielle Harris. Jennifer Rubin. Some love for Jennifer Rubin. Okay. How about some love for Jill Sholin? Any love for Jill Sholin out there? Jessica Cameron. Also, did I mention Tiffany Shepard? We got some Tiffany Shepard love out there. Mark Patton. Mark Patton is one of my favorite Scream Queens. He is one of my favorite Scream Queens, that is for sure. Jessica Biel. Okay, more love for Sigourney Weaver. More love for Jennifer Rubin. Some love for Neve Campbell. Very nice. More love for Mark Patton. Come on, where's the love for Mark Patton? Mark Patton is one of my favorite Scream Queens, hands down. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Carolyn Jones from the original Addams Family. Yeah, nice one. Let's get some likes for Mark Patton. 93 likes on the stream right now. We need 7 more. 7 more to get Peter Bark on the screen. And let's get some likes for Mark Patton as a Scream Queen. He's one of my favorite Scream Queens. Come on. Kim Beck, awesome during the finale of the final chapter. Absolutely agree. She's also very nice to meet. I met her at a convention a few years ago. She was very, very nice. Very, very nice. Jeannie McCarthy. Okay. 89 movie Son of Sleepaway Camp? No. I've never heard of Son of Sleepaway Camp. Jordan Ladd. Eric Freeman doesn't count, dude. Come on. Put Mark Patton dance at 125 likes. Mark Patton dance at 125 likes. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's see if I can find. Surely there's a GIF for Mark Patton. Gotta be. Let's see. Come on. Okay, here we go. Is this a GIF? Oh man. Let's go, guys. Let's get those likes. Let's get those likes up. I know you guys want to see Mark Patton doing his dance from part 2. Let's go. Nightmare 2. Let's go. Amy Steele. Yes, Amy Steele. Oh yes, the actress from You're Next. Well, you make a good point there, Sam Crow. Reggie the Reckless. His scream was pretty piercing, to say the least. Very, very piercing. That is for sure. All right, so let's see. I've got the GIF right here, guys. Come on. It's right here. Let's see if there's like a full... Oh, there it is. Oh, goodness. That's it. All right, I'm saving it. If you guys want to see the Mark Patton GIF, come on, we got to get those likes up. Got to get those likes up. Oh, Deborah Voorhees, of course. Of course. Samara Weaving, very good one. Noomi Rapace, yes. Oh, yes, I love Noomi Rapace. Yeah, she was great in Prometheus. The mom from Poltergeist, yes. Her name escapes me at the moment. Shannon Elizabeth. Barbara Crampton, very nice pick. Alex, Heather Langenkamp, of course. That Lady in Pieces. Yep, That Lady in Pieces. You're right. We're up to 96 likes. That Lady in Pieces. What was her name? Her last name was George, because she was married to, let's look her up here. Linda Day George. Yes, she was actually married to Christopher George. So, yeah. Sure. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. We've got to do something new here, okay? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Here we go.
You see it?
Yes! While we were out here fumbling with that music, the lousy bastard was in there killing her! Bastard! Bastard! Bastard!
He cut that poor girl.
Ah, Pieces. How I love that movie. Ah, my goodness. Yes. Yes. Jill Sholin, some love from Jill Sholin from my buddy Indy Phantom. Thank you. Look up Son of Sleepaway Camp. Okay, I will look it up. I don't... Wait a minute. Did I see somebody say Crispin Glover? Crispin Glover wasn't a final... What? Virginia Madsen from Candyman. Mm-hmm. Katherine Heigl, Felicia Rose. Tracy Lords. Good one. I agree. Good old movie trailers. Pieces is better than Citizen Kane. It's not even close. It's not even close. Oh my goodness, we're at 98 likes. We're 2 likes away from getting, if we get 100 likes, Mark Patton is on the screen. Let's get it to 100 likes. One more like, 99 likes. One more like. Mark Patton will be on the screen doing the dance from Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I don't know if you guys will be able to handle it, but all we need is one more like, and that'll make it happen. Jane Levy, yep. Mia Farrow, Melissa George, yep. What time will you sleep in tomorrow, Piz? Pretty late. It's 3:11 right now. I've been streaming for 2 hours and almost 50 minutes. We're at 102 likes. You guys wanted it. You guys want it. You guys got it. Here we go. The Mark Patton dance from Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Here we go. I'm warning you guys. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to handle it, but we're doing it anyway. There it is. Let's get him. Okay, let's get him over here. Let's make it bigger. There we go. There it is. There we go. We actually lost a like. Somebody took their like away. What happened? I mean, it's Mark Patton. Come on, man. You took your like away? Why? That's not cool. Ashley Lawrence from Hellraiser. Yes, I'd love to meet Ashley Lawrence. I've not met her. Julie Benz. Yes, I'd love to meet Julie Benz too. Yeah. The full scene. I don't know if I could get away with the full scene. LOL, that's so distracting. Well, you know, it's Mark Patton doing his thing. All right, let's make it a little smaller. Okay, there we go. We got Patton doing his thing. Oh yeah. That is a sight to behold for sure. You are very right, Andy Phantom. You are very right. Hold me. Hold me, baby. Drive me crazy. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. You guys. Carolyn Williams from Chainsaw 2. I agree. Yep. Stretch. If only I could play that song without, with immunity from copyright. That would be great right now. That would be so great. Sarah Paxton. I did also promise the return of Peter Bark, J.G. Wentworth. I did promise the return of Peter Bark. Hold on. Let me get Peter Bark back up here. Can you imagine? Okay, you guys have to promise me you're not going to get too rowdy with both Peter Bark and both Peter Bark and Mark Patton on screen together. Just promise me you guys aren't going to get too rowdy. There they are, Peter Bark and Mark Patton. I mean, my God. My goodness. You don't think I'll get any notices from Wish? I don't know. I don't want to try it. I don't want to, let's not tempt fate here, The girl from Don't Torture a Duckling, and she was very good. Yes, Gamer Geek. Good call there. Mark and Bark. That's what I should name this stream. The Mark and Bark stream. It's already driving you insane, Big Crack Rock. Hold me, baby, drive me crazy, touch me all night long. Oh my God. Yes, I know what you're talking about, Onward. I know what you're talking about. That's a good scene. The mom from Blood Rage. Any woman that can eat leftovers on the kitchen floor is sexy by me. Okay, Crispin dance. Okay. Crispin Glover dance from Friday the 13th Part 4 at 110 likes. We're 8 likes away. And we'll get Crispin Glover. Now, I'll make it even easier for you guys. If you've not subscribed, subscribe right now. We'll get a special message from Eric Freeman. If you're not following me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch right now. I'm at 44 Twitch followers. If I can make it to 50 Twitch followers, let me put my Twitch. If I can make it to 50 Twitch followers, we'll add Crispin Glover. Either 110 likes on the video or 6 more Twitch followers. And we will put Crispin Glover doing his dance from Friday the 13th Part 4 on the screen. But before then, let's go back to Linda Day George and let's see what's going on in Pieces. Linda Day George, it's on you.
Yes! While we were out here fumbling with that music, the lousy bastard was in there killing her! Bastard! Bastard! Bastard!
He cut that.
That's acting. That's what I call acting. That is what I call acting. Now let me see if I can find the Crispin Glover GIF. There are a lot of Crispin Glover. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's right here. It's right there. Okay, we got to get to 110 likes on the stream. We're at 102 right now, or 50 Twitch followers. We're at 44 Twitch followers right now. Come on, we got to make this happen. We got to get Crispin Glover on screen. Got to make this happen. Can you just imagine? Okay, so Peter Bark is asleep in. So Peter Bark is asleep in his bed, and all of a sudden, that song kicks on. He wakes up and he sees Mark Patton dancing on the bed across the room from him. Sofa Cinema, thank you for following me on Twitch. That is 45 followers on Twitch. We're getting close. We are at 104 likes on the stream also. If you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that too. We'll get a message from Eric Freeman on the screen. Meg Foster's a legend. Yeah, she's cool. Thank you, Indie Phantom. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Sofa Cinema, appreciate that. Mark and Bark. And maybe Glover. Maybe Glover. We're getting up there. We're getting close. Let's see what kind of gifts. Let's see what kind of Pieces gifts they've got. Maybe we can add a Pieces gif to the stream. Let's see. They got anything good here? Oh, they do. Oh, they do. Some of them I don't think I'll be able to add. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, goodness. There it is. Okay, guys, because I love you guys, we're gonna add Linda Day George to the stream. Just cause. Just because we love pieces. Here she comes. There she is. There's Linda Day George. There she is. Here she comes. There she is. Got Linda Day George, Peter Bark, Mark Patton right there. And Linda Day, let's go back to Linda Day, see what's going on with Linda Day. She's just walking out of the locker room, the female locker room. She's just played an amazing game of tennis with the fuzzy-haired guy from Pieces. Or no, wait a minute. Was that? No, she played tennis with the girl that went into the locker room and then got killed. Okay. Anyway, Linda, you take it.
Yes! While we were out here fumbling with that music, the lousy bastard was in there killing her! Bastard! Bastard! Bastard!
My God. That is acting. That is acting. Oh, goodness. Thank you, guys. This has been a really fun stream. Really fun stream. Oh, my goodness. You know what, guys? I tell you what. Let's throw, let's throw Crispin in there anyway. Why not? Let's throw Crispin in there anyway. It's not going to be complete without Crispin. So here we go. The CGI CGI shark. You mean the CGI shark? The CGI shark from Jaws 3. I wonder. Surely that's got to be a GIF. That's got to be a gift. But first, I mean, we're at 105 likes. We're close enough. Here we go. Crispin Glover dancing. The Glover dance from Friday the 13th, Part 4. One of the greatest moments. Wait a minute. Where'd that? Hold on. Don't think I must not have saved it. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Oh, goodness. There you are, Crispin. Here we go. Where are we going to put Crispin? Man, we're running out of room. Let's put Crispin. All right, there's Crispin dancing. I can't cover her up. Put Crispin right there. Let's put Crispin right there. Why not? There we go. No, let's make it bigger. Got to make it bigger for Crispin. There we go. Let's just put Crispin right over my face. Nobody wants to see me. Crispin doing his thing. Ah. Man. They said that that's actually how Crispin Glover would dance in clubs in Hollywood. That wasn't just him messing around. That's how he would dance for real in the Hollywood clubs. So, I mean, he's not playing. Full screen the Crispin? You want it. Well, I'll get him as full screen as I can. Here we go. All right. There we go. Bam. Hit there. Bam. I actually think he was way ahead of his time. Because he's kind of doing some popping and locking. I mean, it's just his own style, man. It's like a hybrid of like, popping and locking. And my God. Absolutely one of the best scenes ever committed to celluloid. Love is a lie, yes. Yep. Love is a lie. Play this. No, I can't play the song. Can't play the song. That takes it too far. That takes it way too far. I tell you what, let's play Let's find another song. Hold on. Love is a lie. Let's find a good song here for Crispin to dance to. Hold on. I'll find something good. Gotta find a good song for Crispin. A good royalty-free song. A good, public domain song. Is this a good one? Let's find out. No, that's Moody. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Go, Crispin. Go, Crispin. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've not laughed that hard in a while. My God. Holy crap. Oh my God. I think Piz has lost his mind. I have. Oh my God. The song is from the artist Badass Wolf Shirt. It's called Phantom Warnings. You can find it on YouTube. Oh my goodness. What a stream. What a stream. I think this is the best stream I've ever done. This is the best stream I've ever done. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for making this the best stream I've ever done. Ah, my word. And Christmas is still going. I mean, my God. All right. My goodness. You need full screen Peter Bark for at least a second or two? Okay. You want it. You got it. Hold on. I got to move Peter up. All right. Oof, I'm messing up. Here we go. Whoa. Nope. Got to grab Peter. If I can't. I'm having a hard time. Hold on. There we go. Goodness gracious. Peter did not want to cooperate there. Full screen, Peter Bark, you want him, you got him, there he is. Bam, 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 and bam. And I tell you what, Peter, let's go to Peter Bark and let's find out about that cloth. See how that cloth is smelling. Oh, my goodness. Where'd Peter Bark go? Where did Peter... Oh my God, I've lost Peter Bark. Where did Peter Bark go?
Horror.
No, that's not Peter Bark. What happened to Peter Bark? Here we go.
But to the professor.
Well, he did find it on our property, darling. And after all, scientists should be above...
Mama,
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Apparently the cloth still smells of death. You heard it there from Peter Bark himself. The cloth still smells of death. You know? It happens. Sometimes those cloths, I mean, they just smell of death. You can't do anything about them, you know? Oh my goodness. When is my birthday, Piz? July 12th is my birthday. And reporting from the cloth. Oh goodness. And reporting from the cloth, Peter Bark. Peter Bark has confirmed the cloth still smells of death. And no, I would not want the cloth smelling any other way. Let's see. Son of Sleepaway Camp. Oh my God, they did. What is the Son of Sleepaway Camp? What? It's called Memorial Valley Massacre, but they changed it was retitled The Son of Sleepaway Camp. Okay. Memorial Valley Massacre. Okay. They changed the name to Son of Sleepaway Camp. All right, I get you. What has this stream turned into? I don't even know. Your mother challenged you to watch... Ooh, your mother challenged you to watch the Fog remake? Oh. Your mother must not like you. Have I seen Highway to Hell? Yes, I believe I have. It's been a long time ago, though. Oh my goodness, we've been streaming for over 3 hours. Let's see, how many people have we got watching? 55 people watching. I appreciate that. 105 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I've got half of the IMDb page showing there. There we go. I should have took care of that. For Memorial Valley Massacre. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's read some reviews of Memorial Valley Massacre. I'm sure they're... Let's read Vegan Voorhees' review. He gave it 2.5 stars. Wow. Let's see. In a film that manages to rip off not only Friday the 13th, but also some of its other knockoffs, such as the lamentably dull Final Terror, director Hughes avoids some of the more obvious cliches and makes Valley of Death quite a fun little movie, with 1 or 2 pleasant diversions thrown into the barrel. Wow. 3 people squashed by a truck tumbling down a ledge is darkly amusing. Interesting. Very interesting. I may have to watch this now. Our PlayStation 9. Take care, man. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great night. This is Piz on hard cider acid. I only had 2. I only drank 2. Your mother loves you, but loves to torture you as well. I understand. No, nothing beats the original Fog. That's for sure. You're drinking peach-flavored Jim Beam now. Nice. Nice. Oh, goodness, guys. Again, this has been such a fun stream. I appreciate it. I really do. You guys have been awesome. Such a great chat. Such a lot of fun tonight. Great, great stuff. It's Kamikaze City there for you tonight, Steak Sauce. I hear you. Very nice. Very, very nice. But, yes, thank you guys for coming out tonight and hanging out and for showing love to the stream. I appreciate that. And for giving me a bunch of followers on Twitch. I appreciate that also. Again, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitch, by all means, throw me a follow on Twitch. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. I would appreciate that also. If you haven't liked the stream, please drop a like on the stream. We are at 106 likes, man. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. JG Wentworth, you've had 6 Heinekens. Nice. I've not had a Heineken in a long time. Good strength. Well, thank you, Al. I appreciate that. You picked up Mill Creek's No Mercy at a store via pre-order. I got home and realized the slipcover was ripped. Ooh. Should you press charges? No. Nah, JS, don't press charges, you know. Accidents happen, you know. Accidents happen. Vanderhoff, you wanted to be in bed by 1 a.m. Sorry, man. You've only stayed up 2.5 hours longer than you had intended. Indie Phantom, you liked the last Black Christmas film, really? You know what? I'm really looking forward to checking that movie out. And I hope that there's something in it that I can like. I really do. I really do. Hey, Devin Graham, what's up, man? How are you doing, buddy? Glad to see you're not the only one awake now. Well, I didn't really intend to be streaming this long, but I've had a really fun, entertaining stream tonight, as if you can't tell by the GIFs on screen there. We've had a really fun stream. But let's get another cloth update from Peter Bark. Peter, how's that cloth smelling, buddy?
I bet it belongs to the professor.
Well, he did find it on our property, darling. And after all, scientists should be above...
Mama.
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Still smells of death. Okay. Thank you for that update, Peter. We appreciate that. Appreciate that update, Peter. Is Jeremy going to see Sonic the Hedgehog? He's not said anything about it. So probably not. He just must not be very interested in it. You missed it all. Well, it'll be archived on the channel in its entirety very soon. So you'll be able to check out the entire stream in its entirety very soon. Well, thank you, JG Wentworth. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been definitely been a fun stream tonight, man. Aaron Rodriguez, what's up, man? How are you doing tonight, sir? Hope you're doing well. Us horror fans rule. There you go. Absolutely. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here, guys. We've been going for 3 hours and 18 minutes. And this stream turned into a celebration of Peter Bark, a celebration of Linda Day George from Pieces, a celebration of one of my favorite Scream Queens, Mark Patton, and his sexy dance from Nightmare on Elm Street 2, and of course, Crispin Glover doing his thing. So, oh my goodness gracious. You got to release these streams at some point in a proper box set with commentaries. This would be a fun stream to do a commentary over later on. That would be, yeah. Oh goodness. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out tonight, guys. I really, really appreciate it tonight. It was so much fun. Thank you for 108 likes on the chat. I really appreciate that. Or 108 likes on the stream. I really appreciate that. If you guys have not liked the stream, please do so. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you've not followed me on Twitch, please do so. It would be very, very much appreciated. So, Wet Movie 1. We've had a very lively, chat tonight, a very lively stream, and it's been a whole lot of fun. Can we get a Dennis Hopper gif? Dealer's choice. Yes, we can. Let me find a good Dennis Hopper gif to go out on. Let's see. Let's find a good one. I'm sure there are many to choose from, but let's find a good one. Oh man, there are a whole lot to choose from here. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Let's see. There's Dennis Hopper giving you the middle finger. There's lots of Dennis Hopper. Lots of Dennis Hopper from Blue Velvet. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, here's some good. Okay, here we go. Hold up. Think I found a good one. Maybe I did. Maybe I lost it. No, here we go. All right, here we go. We're going out with a real good Dennis Hopper gif here, guys. The man, the myth, the legend, Dennis Hopper. There we go. We're going full screen on this one. There he is. Got the saws. He's ready to go to work. He's the Lord of the Harvest. He's the Lord of the Harvest doing his thing. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Let me see if hold on. Let's make this right here. Let's see. Can I find... Can I find Lord of the Harvest? Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. We will come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Boys, boys, boys.
What the hell's going on here? That the American way of entering a man's home singing like that? Oh, I get it. The old pressure game, huh?
Boys, you never should have been doing this.
Who sent you? Those sissies over at Delmar Catering? That chicken shit burrito man bunch? Well, I don't care, you hear? Yeah, that's right. It's a dog-eat-dog. Get out of the damn kitchen, huh? Deal right here. Real cash money. Just you and me, huh? I don't care who sent you.
I'm the Lord of the Harvest.
Who's that? Some new health food bunch?
Oh my goodness. Okay, one last time, let's go to Peter Bark for an update on that cloth. Does it still smell like death? I'm going to wager that it does, but Peter, you've got the floor. Hold on 1 second. Let's do this right. Let's do this correctly. We will put, let's get Peter on screen here. Peter, you've got the floor. Give us an update on that cloth. Does it indeed still smell like death?
Well, you did find it on our property, darling. And after all, scientists should be above...
Mama,
Yes, darling, what is it?
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
It still smells of death. This just in, the cloth still smells of death. So let's go out there. The cloth still smells of death. Thank you guys for an awesome chat, for an awesome stream. It's been a ton of fun. Thank you for 110 likes on the stream. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thanks again so much. Have a great night. Thank you for all you guys who stuck it out with me throughout all nearly 3.5 hours. So, again, thank you guys. It's been fun. Have a great night. Take care. Peace.